Hey guys, welcome back. For this video, I want to do a top 10 PS4 video of games that I personally own, whether physical or digital. I want to share with you some top favorites that you should definitely check out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the support. Thanks to you all, I'm able to continue to make these videos. Leave a comment to let me know what you guys think, if I left some out that you really liked or that I need to give a try. These are just the ones that I own. So if I missed any, let me know what you guys think.
Alright, so first up in 10th place we have Infamous Second Son, which was released March 21st, 2014, very early on in the PS4's life cycle, an action-adventure by Sucker Punch Productions. You follow Delvin Rowe, a 24-year-old graffiti artist and ruffian who finds out he is a sort of conduit slash bioterrorist who has a choice for the player. Do you use your powers for good, fighting the Department of Unified Protection for the people of Seattle, or evil and wreak havoc for your own fun and enjoyment? I was so enamored with how well this game was done, the fighting, the smoothness of the movements, showing off all the details the next gen offered that the PS3 couldn't. This game really translated so well of how if just normal everyday people had superpowers. This is the third game in the Infamous franchise, but if it's your first time ever playing an Infamous title, you don't need to worry. This game is incredibly fun for new players and very familiar for veterans. You can pick it up right now from the PS Store for just 20 bucks, or you can even find it used for a few bucks cheaper. Go check this game out. Super recommend.
Now, coming in at number 9, I have Resident Evil 2 Remake. I love it. It is one of my favorite games. I love it so much that when the originals came out, I could not stop playing it. And even when I went to Japan 2 years ago, I had to get the official Japanese versions because I absolutely love this game so much. So when I heard that this was coming out, I had to go with it.
Resident Evil 2 was released January 25th, 2019 by Capcom, which is a remake of the same name back in 1998. It is a survival horror of sorts in a third-person view. You navigate the wrecked and zombified streets of Raccoon City. You play as Leon S. Kennedy on his very first day as Raccoon City PD, and Claire Redfield, who is looking for her brother Chris in the city. But then the nightmare begins with zombies and monsters galore. All of the massive upgrades they made to the game, from no longer having tank controls to the incredible graphics thanks to the new RE engine. I didn't feel like I was playing the same game, but I was playing something 10 times better. Such a proper homage to the original. Steam currently has it scored at a 10 out of 10 and was nominated for Game of the Year. Suffice it to say, definitely a pickup. Coming in at number 8, Grand Theft Auto 5, released September 17, 2013 on PS3, then in November 18, 2014 on the PS4. You follow Franklin, Trevor, and Michael, all very different people, but one thing they have in common: they love to steal and break the law. You play in the fictional city of Los Santos, based off of LA, obviously. You get the beach, the mountains, the sun, beautiful women. You can have it all based on how you play. This is the very first of the GTAs I finished all the way through. I was so addicted to the story, and if at any point I started to get bored, with the push of a button I could switch to a different character and a whole different lifestyle. Michael gets to live the rich life with a fancy house, cars, and clothes. Franklin lets me live out the cool and dangerous gangster lifestyle. And Trevor, Trevor, such a free bird, living in more deserted area around some less than reasonable folks. You get to go wild in the wild, and if you're bored, shoot, kill, and blow stuff up. Number 7, Hollow Knight. The initial release came out on Windows February 25th of 2017, then finally to the PS4 and Xbox One September 25th of 2018. I was able to pick this up super cheap on the PS Store, and holy crap was I blown away. Team Cherry did such an unbelievable job on the action-adventure Metroidvania game. I was hesitant at first with a character in Tim Burton-y artwork, but as soon as I started, I could not get enough. This game takes place in Hollow Nest, which has fallen to ruins due to an infection that drove all these cute little bug critters crazy. Now it's your job to battle awesome bosses and crazy creatures to save the day. The platforming and fighting is so simple yet fun that you lose track of time so easily trying to unlock the next area that you don't even realize how long it's been, but you keep playing anyways. Now, this one might be a little controversial, but The Last of Us 2 made it to number 6. It was released June 19, 2020 by Naughty Dog, a PS4 exclusive sequel to the insanely popular The Last of Us Part 1. Way back in 2013, we again see and follow previous characters Ellie and Joel, but this game takes you on a different story, based and inspired on Neil Druckmann, the director's experiences growing up in Israel. Now, this game got so much backlash during the release, but when I played through this game, it made me feel so many emotions that by the end of it made me more forgiving of other people, more of an understanding of what other people are going through and potential pain they have or what they could also be fighting for in these crazy times. As you travel through the streets and woods from Jackson, Wyoming to Seattle, Washington, trying to kill or sneak past infected, or even just scavengers, you find out so much more about Ellie and new characters along the way, all just trying to survive. In a semi-familiar world filled with mutant cordyceps zombie-like creatures, but by far much better than the original, with updated interface on how you manage your inventory to the upgrade in weapons and stealthy interactions. Overall, the entire game gets an incredible overhaul and make it a lasting experience I'll never forget.
Ghost of Tsushima, number 5, easily. This game is so incredible. I love the way it looks. It is just too good. A beautiful PS4 exclusive released July 17th of 2020, an action-adventure by Sucker Punch Productions. You play as Jin Sakai, a warrior protecting the island of Tsushima against a Mongol invasion. Now, this is absolutely one of my favorite types of games. Open-world RPGs lets you choose how you want to complete your story. You can be stealthy and assassinate enemies, or trigger an old-school Japanese showdown. Inspired by Japanese movie director Akira Kurosawa, this game makes it feel like you're in an incredible artsy film. As you explore the vast and beautiful island of Tsushima, you're able to upgrade your character by doing little tasks or side missions such as authentic things like cutting bamboo with your samurai sword, my personal favorite, or looking for cute little foxes to prey at shrines. Overall, Ghost of Tsushima is an incredible experience and gives you the chance to be the samurai you've always wanted to be. 4 for 4. We have Fallout 4 in 4th place. This game is incredible. I played number 3, I think like 3 or 4 times all the way through because I couldn't get enough of it. So when I heard this was coming out instead of New Vegas, this was so good. I cannot explain how good it is and how much I've loved it. Released November 10, 2015 for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One, an open-world RPG made by Bethesda based in Boston. Now, I'm sure you understand that I love open-world RPGs, but when you mix post-apocalyptic storylines into it, you have my full attention. You play as a character from Vault 111 after seeing your wife killed and son kidnapped. While you're coming out of cryostasis, you travel across the Commonwealth looking for people who committed this heinous crime. With everything at your disposal you find across the wasteland, the opportunities and missions are endless. You get mutated humans, raiders, monsters, animals, and super mutants to be wary about, but your VAT system, an aiming device that lets you specify where you want to shoot your enemies and gives you a cool slow-mo effect. If I had like 10 more minutes, I would go on and on about this. This is just too incredible to pass up. Swinging at number 3, we have Spider-Man. So good. I am a big fan of comics, so this was absolutely one of my favorites. Spider-Man is incredible, and I highly recommend it. Can't say it enough. Another amazing exclusive release September 7th, 2018 by Insomniac Games. Now, I've played quite a few Spider-Man games in my day, dating all the way back to Maximum Carnage on the SNES, but this one takes the spider cake by a long shot. Actually, spider cake sounds kind of gross, but this game made everything about Spider-Man so cool, translates so well into a video game. Based around the villain Mr. Negative, you're able to swing around New York City so smoothly and easily. There were times I forgot what mission I was even doing because it was just so much fun. The fighting mechanics remind me so much of the Arkham series, but with enough of a change to absolutely feel more like Spider-Man, webbing up enemies, using cool spider tech to take down thugs, and even helping out friends along the way. A must-buy for anyone with a PS4. Here we are at 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, a PS4 exclusive yet again, released February 28, 2017. I got this digitally way later in its life cycle because people kept telling me how good it was. Biggest regret easily was not playing it release day. An open world RPG set in a strange and colorful world based on the future where machine dinosaurs and animals run wild. You play as Aloy, a beautiful protagonist who's strong and resilient, trying to figure out what is corrupting the machines as well as your own past, which somehow feels kind of connected. I love her character so much that when I beat the game, I made sure to go out and buy her Funko Pop immediately because I cared so much for her. With insane amounts to do and see, the upgrades for your character are vast as well. I made sure to keep finding side quests and other ways to earn extra XP because I didn't want my journey to end. The compelling story always kept me at the edge of my seat till the very end, and with Forbidden West coming out soon, I will say this game has me praying it comes out sooner than later. Number 1, we have God of War. Oh my god, story, gameplay, freaking artwork, all incredible. Top number 1 right here. This one wins it all, easily, by far. I played this on stream and I could not get enough of this game. As much as I say that for all the other ones, God of War, so good, you must get. And of course, another exclusive, released April 20th of 2018. An action-adventure by Santa Monica Studios. You follow Kratos and Atreus through an incredible journey in Midgard to bring Kratos' wife and Atreus' mother's ashes to the highest peak of the 9 realms. In this journey, Kratos learns how to be a father without letting Atreus know of his divine power and brutal past, while still killing monsters and gods of Norse mythology along the way. Everything about this game is a true masterpiece, from the smooth fighting mechanics to how you upgrade your character to the unbelievable vibrant colors the landscape provides. But what got to me the most was the story. The more you play, the more you connect and humanize the characters. It doesn't make you feel like you're playing a video game, but more so makes you feel like you're there, sharing the most intense moments and feelings. You feel just as much as Kratos and Atreus are bonding along the journey as you are. When I streamed this game, my chat got to see live what emotions I was going through just from playing the video game. To put it simply, if I were to be left on a deserted island and could only play one game indefinitely, this would be it. So if you only get one choice at a game for your PS4, make the best one by getting God of War. Hey guys, thank you all for making it to the end of the video. What'd you guys think? Did any of my top 10 make your top 10? Did I miss out on any games that you thought should have been in there? Let me know in the comments below. Appreciate y'all for coming through. See you on the next one. Peace.